Welcome back, guys, to a new live day trading episode. My name is Julius. I hope you're well. We are back in the S&P 500 future. We're trading 5 micro contracts. Again, that equals one of $25 per point. This is my equity account. This is real money. This is no fake stuff you will see here. And the market opens in 10 seconds. So the tops are definitely here. So probably I will immediately short since we are opening immediately at the tops of the range. I went short here, and now let's see how this first position will turn out. We are in the micro, 5 micro contracts, everything is right. Always check, guys, if everything is as you planned. So let's immediately set a stop loss 1 tick above the tops of today's market. Well, actually the tops are above this candle. Yeah? This is the one before the opening. So the tops are 1 tick above that. And I will immediately go short here since we are opening right there. So we are again trading around the 5,700 magic number there. Yesterday as well. Yesterday turned out a little choppy in the end. Let's see how today will turn out. Yeah, I hope you're all well. Hope you had a great trading week. Do not forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in live day trading content. This is completely real. This is completely authentic. You won't see it like that anywhere else that regularly. Okay, let's immediately take a look at the footprint chart. You know, guys, I'm not using the footprint chart to make my trading decisions. It's just a nice to have for me. Some kind of entertainment to really see what's going on inside the candle while we are waiting for the market to make some moves. But it's not a part of my trading decision at all. So we're building clusters here in the opening candle, and we tested higher price. We tested the 5,700 here. Very bullish delta. So there's quite a chance that we're gonna break higher. Then I would need to reverse the position long. Should we close above the stop loss? For now, I will remain short. As you probably know, my first entry of the day is always a range entry. So I'm always speculating in my first position on a support or resistance that may hold. In this case, it would have been the resistance here at the double top. This is my first position. I will speculate that this one will last. In case we should break out, in case we're closing above my stop loss, then I will immediately reverse into a long position. This is no problem at all. But my first position of the day is always like a range scenario with a clear top or a clear bottom. And sometimes that works, and sometimes you're being stopped out, and then I just go with the flow of the market. So we are printing a pretty big candle wick here. Let's see how the delta is behaving. It's actually been sold off a lot, almost 2,000 contracts in difference here now. So we got some imbalances down here. They will probably act as support in case the market even gets that far. Little news candle here. We are here at the point of control, also in the footprint chart. Yeah, those clusters. If you are able to stabilize below them, they will probably act as some resistance, and vice versa. Should we stabilize above, those clusters will act as support. 1 minute left. I'm still kind of hoping that the market would close underneath our stop loss. I will also set the stop loss line in the mini in case it differs a little bit from the micro chart. So let's really do that very precise. But for now, it doesn't look too good. So the buyers are coming in the last minute, pushing higher. So this looks like a long breakout now. We went long, had a little retracement, and then are breaking out higher. So this is a short, this is a long signal for me. So I will probably go long soon, and we take approximately $100 loss. Sometimes that happens. So there's no chance that this candle will be sold off again in the last 10 seconds. So I'm getting ready to reverse the position here. I have a reverse button. It's underneath my face cam. You can't see it currently, but I'm just pressing that button now. And immediately my short position will be cancelled, will be closed. We take the loss, and a long position is being opened with the same amount of contracts. Okay, so now we will set the stop loss first underneath the lows of the day. This is the first thing that we're gonna do here underneath the low of the day. So I really want to give the market the room it needs to evolve here. Of course, there's always a very small chance that the market will now sell off and really close underneath this far away big stop loss. And then of course we would have a quite big loser. But in most cases, and it's statistically proven that this works over time very well, in most cases the market will now take its time, reverse a little bit, and at some point make higher highs or even make immediately higher highs. This is the reason why I immediately went long here, because sometimes the market is not hesitating, but going long directly. So this is what we're going to do here. This is our plan. As always, this is my entry. And as you can see in my day trading approach, a lot of times I'm in a little loss first before making the the big bucks, okay? This happens a lot in my approach that on the first position, maybe I'm wrong or I get a little retracement, I'm a little drawdown, but over time, overall, most positions turns into bigger profit and I make money over time. If you do not like my approach at all, definitely feel free to trade the way you want to do it. This should not influence you to copy my strategies, to copy my thoughts. This should just be a little glimpse of what I am doing, of what I may be doing different than other traders, to show you my real trading on YouTube. I do not earn any money with it. I do not want to sell you anything here. This is just for me to document my entries, to document my trading, and to just show you what I am doing. I think I just like doing it, showing that to you, because I know that I'm trading a little different than most of the YouTube traders. And I don't know how all the other day traders who are not uploading on YouTube are trading, but from the YouTube perspective, I definitely am trading completely different than most. And that's because I did not copy any strategy of anyone. I invented it on my own. This is a strategy that I developed. This is an approach, the general approach to the market is something I developed here, and it works for me very good. So this is exactly what suits my personal, maybe my personal flaws, so to say. You have to find out what are your flaws. Of course, I'm sometimes not the most patient person. So actually I would also like to scalp my way through the charts, to enter and exit real quick. But this does not lead to very good results for me. First, because of commission, I'm collecting a lot of commission there, and I also seem to not be very profitable in scalping every day. So I had to find something that suits my personality, so to say, and my flaws, and having a fixed strategy that I execute every day more or less the same with fixed rules is very, very good for me and for my mental health. Okay, I do not have to make many different decisions throughout the day. What I want to do, I know at every second what I need to do based off my strategy. So this is totally working for me, and I can only suggest to you guys that you take a look what your personality in trading is. If you're impatient, if you are making a lot of mistakes, if you have to decide at every second where to take your loss, where to take your profit, I can just suggest to you guys that you establish a strategy that is working for you and do not copy one from somebody else. So as you can see, while I'm talking here, this candle closed bullish. We're already in profit on this trade. Overall, we're still in a little loss, a $50 loss. So we're just holding on to this long position. At some point, we will for sure get the opportunity to move the stop loss a lot closer to our entry price. So don't be too confused that my stop loss is so far away. At some point, we will get the opportunity to move it closer to the entry. For now, it needs to remain down there in case the market needs some more time to really develop a trend, to evolve into a trending scenario. And then at some point, we can move the stop loss. So far, I'm very happy. This is a total usual result that the first trade might be wrong, and we see a breakout. In the last few weeks, there were a lot of breakouts, but I also know from my statistic and from my backtesting that in the past, there were a lot of examples where the market did not break out every time, but rather, found resistance, found support here immediately after the entry. So this is still a working strategy, even though I have to admit that in the last few trading days and trading weeks, maybe the chance of a breakout after my entry were incredibly high, and most of times I lost on the first trade. But this can change in the future, and then maybe there will be a phase where the market tends to find support, find resistance first, does not break out so easily. So everything is working fine. We can take a brief look at the footprint again. So as you can see, can't see it because of my account window. I will close it for a second so that you can see those words that describe the little columns here in my delta. Let me analyze that for you real quick. So we have the delta that I'm analyzing in almost every video. And then we got the maximum delta and a minimum delta in this candle. And this here is a perfect example of why I'm using that. So the candle was first pretty negative when we were in a loss. And that was where the negative delta came in. So the minimum delta in this candle was a negative 980. So a lot of active market sellers were in the market. And then it changed. The candle actually was bought and bought and bought and was rising higher and higher. And this is where the active market buyers came in and really switched the delta from a negative 900 to its maximum value of 2,300 contracts. during this candle. In the end, we closed with a delta of 2090 contracts. So this is what I can read of those columns, maximum and minimum delta, at which point the sellers were in the candle, and then how the candle closed, what changed there. As we can see now, we had a maximum delta in the meantime where active market buyers try to push higher, but now we are printing minimum delta, so the sellers are back in. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet for a second and we're just gonna wait where this market is heading to. As I told you, there might be still the need for some room to evolve into a trend. This can take a while. In the market, nothing is working immediately, or the chance is very little that everything is working immediately. On most occasions, you will need some time and patience, at least in a day trading perspective. And I think that's totally fine with me. Just sitting here and trusting my approach, trusting my strategy works very good for me. So I'm just gonna be quiet and we take a look what the market is doing. If you get a little retracement and maybe a push higher again, let's see. Okay guys, little update. So the market actually retraced kind of a lot, but then went back up again. We made a new high, and that would be the first opportunity to move the stop loss underneath this structural point. But notice that we made a new high and then again another reversal, and now we are making another daily high. So this is the opportunity to move the stop loss again under this candle wick. So let's move it one tick below and look at that. Isn't that crazy how the market is now spiking up? $100 in profit already overall, $200 in profit on this single trade, and it's looking very good. Let's see if we are able to catch the all-time highs of yesterday. For now, everything looks perfectly fine. I will hold on to this long position. This is the little update I wanted to tell you. Let's take a look in the footprint chart. Still bullish delta, everything is rising, looking good so far, over $100 in profit. That is looking really good. We had the opportunity to move the stop loss twice, and now it's really close to our entry point. So now it's a real stop loss and not that crazy thing we had before. So far, I'm very happy. Let's see if we are able to come up all the way to the 718. We'll watch together, guys. See you in a second. Okay guys, so this is where I end today's live trading episode. So unfortunately, we were not quite able to really go all the way up to the 18 yet. And I'm on the edge of being stopped out here. Once the bar is closing under my red stop loss line, I will be stopped out. So I think it's not a shame to show you my losses as well. I'm doing that always, you know, guys. This is a completely real approach to making YouTube videos as a trader. So I will show you my loss as well. And this today is a losing trading session. I will end the live session here. About $170, $180 in overall loss until now. I will hold on to this long position. Should the candle close underneath my red stop loss line, I will reverse short. For now, this is a losing session, but I'm recording for 2.5 hours now, and I really want to end the recording at some point. So this is what I'm gonna do. So until now, a losing trading session, pretty choppy day here. You can't always win, guys. This is totally part of the game. So I'm gonna end today's live trading video at this point. I hope you still enjoyed it. I hope you could learn something. This is a completely real approach. So we're gonna see us in the next live trading episode. A little loss today. If you want to watch me win, then you can watch the recent videos, the last videos. And this is it for me today, guys. We see us in the next episode. Take care of yourself, guys. Hope you appreciate my honesty today. Pretty choppy day, did not work out for me. Part of the game. I will hold on to that. Let's see. Maybe at the end of the day, we will be with a completely different result. But for now, this is it. Thank you guys for watching. See us in the next episode. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye bye.